guys, it's SW6 here. Just a quick little view while I'm in the kitchen getting the Sunday roast cooked. Yeah, yesterday's game, FA Cup final, we won. Yeah, absolutely great. I'm really quite happy about that. Always love a trip to Wembley. And obviously winning that means we've got another trip to Wembley in August where we'll play Man City in the Community Shields. Whether we play it with Conte as our manager still then only remains to be seen with all the stories that's going around in the press. I, for one, I don't know, I'm on the fence with this one. If we had the Conte that we had yesterday throughout the whole of the season, I don't think we would. I think we would have finished off a hell of a lot better in the season than we have done. Something's sort of obviously gone wrong in the background. We don't know. Whatever it will be, I'm sure we'll soon know the outcome soon enough. Apart from that, I am pretty pleased with yesterday's game. I've got to say, though, it was a pretty poor game, to be absolutely honest. Both teams playing very defensively. Maybe if we never got the penalty, who knows, it might have gone on to extra time or possibly penalties. Who knows, really. Hindsight is a great thing at the end of the day. It is what it is. We won. I'm really happy. Love the FA Cup. It's another trophy in the trophy cabinet. Then on to, obviously, August with the Community Shields. And now the season is finished. It's going to feel like a long summer break. Yes, I know I've got the World Cup, but to be honest, it's not really the same as the Premier League, really, is it? Anyway, that's it for me for now. As usual, over and out, up the Chelsea, and keep the blue flag flying high.
Hey guys, it's me, Kojo here. Love to be back on Chelsea SW6. And I'm here to review the game of yesterday's FA Cup final. Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. And first of all, we're gonna run through the lineup, the starting 11. We played a 3-5-2 formation. Kojo in goal. He actually played, I think, his first game in the FA Cup this season. And the three-man midfield were SW6, Kojo, and Rudiger. I thought Rudiger had an amazing game, and he's really been improving in these last few months, and he's becoming a top centre back. And if he can continue like this, surely within a few years' time, he'll be one of the best centre backs in the world. He's absolute class, and I'm really proud of him. And he's definitely been our best signing this season. The five-man midfield is just the two fullbacks, Bakayoko, Kante, and Fabregas. I thought Bakayoko had a good game. Kante solid as usual, and he almost had an assist if Alonso couldn't finish his chances in the second half when he shot straight at David De Gea. And the fullbacks were Victor Moses and Marcus Alonso, and of course the two up front were Olivier Giroud and Eden Hazard. I thought we played defensively. We played quite well. I was very impressed with our performance. I think going forward we only created minimal chances. Same as United, they didn't really create much chances. They struggled to break us down. I thought they had a lot of ball, but didn't really create enough with it. And that's their story. That's their problem for the story of the season. United, they struggled to create chances and they struggled to really play expansive football. But we took advantage of that and we just sat back, kept our structure, defended well, defended deep, and we kind of got our only chance by a lucky break by Eden Hazard. Great touch and great position, great position and great touch, and you really allowed yourself to going through on goal and accelerate. And he got taken down in the box by Phil Jones, and then there was a penalty, and then easily converted by Eden Hazard, and he sent David Gea the wrong way, and we was 1-0 up. And from then on, we won our 8th FA Cup, and now we have the same amount of I think we equal Tottenham's record of 8 FA Cups, so we're in the same honours list as Tottenham with 8 FA Cups. My first one in 6 years since 2012. When we beat Liverpool 2-1 at Wembley. So overall, to sum up the game, it was a good defensive performance. Both teams had a great attacking display. It wasn't really a great entertaining game, especially for the neutral. It wouldn't be a great entertaining game. But we dug in deep. We needed to win. We didn't play exactly well, but it was a great defensive performance. 8th FA Cup. We end the season. We end a terrible season. Let's be real, a terrible season with silverware. And yeah, that's the ideology of Chelsea since Roman Abramovich has come to the club, is to win trophies and to compete for them. So we got at least a trophy this season. For next season, we just need to, it's unrealistic that we're going to bring in big players in, let's be real, with the budget we got, and also us being Europa League, but we have to try our best to attract good quality players. We need another striker. I'll say we need another defender and possibly another midfielder. Actually, when I mean midfielder, I mean attacking winger. So yeah, that's what we need for us to progress. And of course, we're in the Europa League, so why not play the youths? Do what Arsenal did in the group stage. Play a lot of the youths, give them confidence. You know, let them showcase their abilities, and if they're good enough, we can, you know, see which one which is good enough to play for the first team in the Premiership. And that's what clubs should be run, and hopefully we can do that. It's been a very long, tiring season, but we end the season on a positive note. FA Cup winners 2018, and thank you guys for letting me be part of the channel. And yeah, see you guys next season. So yeah.
Hello guys, Alex here. Antonio has asked me to do a quick review of Chelsea's 1-0 victory over Manchester United, giving us our 8th ever FA Cup trophy. I'm happy we won. I'm happy we got a trophy this season, and that this trophy is pretty much Conte's first ever cup competition win. But I don't think this win fills out the cracks. Yes, okay, I was very happy yesterday. And I just think that even though I was happy, what happened this season in the Premier League, it wasn't great. You know, we basically got 25 points in 2018. There were some games that we could have won, and we didn't. I mean, I can cite 5 games where we should have won. The first one was in January, where we drew 0-0 against Leicester. Surprisingly, that was the first ever video I made with Chelsea's SW6. The next one, the 3-0 loss to Bournemouth. We should have won that. After that, in February, the 4-1 loss to Watford. Yeah. After that, it was the draw that we did against West Ham, where we drew 1-1. And then, basically, in May, against Huddersfield, we drew 1-1 when we should have won that game. Had we won that game, we would have had 12 more points than we have right now. Not only that, we would be sitting second, 1 point above Manchester United, who basically, I mean, ended off the in the league with 81 points. So, look, I mean, I can't really criticize the fact that we lost against Tottenham. It's hard to always keep a record. I do understand that type of perspective. I'm just disappointed that with the teams that basically are roughly mid-table or below that, we didn't manage to get wins against those teams, and that's what frustrated me. So, yeah, I think on that end, next season is really going to have to be a year where we have to change something. We're going to have to bring in players under 26 that, you know, Conte really wants. I think it would be best to back him as long as the players are within the range of 17 to 26, but not higher. I have no problem with that. Back him fully. I would be surprised if Conte left because, you know, the board will see, right, look, first season, we didn't expect to win the league, we won the league. Second season, a lot of the players were panic buys. Let's be honest, a lot of the players were panic buys. We may have come 5th. Not exactly great, but given the circumstance, it's kind of an achievement in some sense. But we won the FA Cup. So, I think in that sense, the board should back Conte. And given the players within the range, as I said. But yeah, as for the players, just very quickly, I think, you know, Rudiger was amazing. He was my man of the match. Kante, you know, did very well, bossed that midfield. You know, I think pretty much that midfield 5 was really the brick wall to make sure that the balls didn't go through to Sanchez, to Rashford, to... I was so surprised that Man U could barely get a shot on target in the second half even. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for my review. Of course, there's going to be a lot of rumors circulating over the next few weeks, and there's the World Cup coming, so I think we will do some videos on that end. But until then, I will see you guys
I
later.
hope you enjoyed the programme. Don't forget to subscribe to Chelsea SW6. And if you're interested, please take a look at my website. That's www.paulcannavillefoundation.com. Hey, look forward to seeing you at the bridge. Catch up.